Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Els and I'm so excited for today's video because I'm going to be talking about my favorite trope of all time probably, which is friends to lovers. I just think it's so cute. I have a handful of books picked out to talk about that I absolutely loved and I'm so excited to share. We're starting off with one of my favorite books ever. It's kind of a basic one, but People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. If you haven't read it, you absolutely need to. This book is about two best friends that meet in college, and every year they go on a big trip together because Poppy is a travel influencer, and so she takes Alex along with her once a year. Flips back and forth to like now, and then it goes back to when they used to travel together. So every other chapter is a different year, and then it flips to their current vacation, except something happened and they're not friends anymore and we don't really know why. And so it just switches back and forth, and every year you get closer and closer to the vacation where everything went awry and the reason why things are weird now. Oh my gosh, this book was so amazing and just like the perfect friendship. Like, I loved it. It was so good. All right, and next we have The Cheat Sheet. This book is about Nathan and Bree. Bree is a ballerina and Nathan plays football professionally, and Nathan needs a fake girlfriend for PR reasons, and so of course he asks his best friend Bree. This book is so cute. I absolutely adore Sarah Adams. Next we have Swear on This Life. I loved this book. This book is about two best friends, Emmeline and Jace, who grew up together, and they definitely had difficult childhoods, but they were always there for each other. And then they grow up, they kind of grow apart. Years later, Emmeline is an aspiring author, and she goes to read this new book that everyone's been raving about. She picks it up, she reads it, it's a story of her life. And so she's like, who else could write this other than Jace? It flips back and forth between the book that she's reading and her confronting Jace and kind of getting back in contact with Jace. It's so cute because these are two people that know each other so well but haven't talked in a really long time. I loved this book, and I feel like it's a very different twist on friends to lovers. The next book is another kind of basic one, but it's Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. This book is about Bree, who's kind of escaping her past life, and so she moves out to, I think, Maine, where she can just live in a little cabin, and she ends up getting to know her neighbor Archer, and they become good friends, and then obviously eventually more. And I like this one because it's not really like a childhood friends to lovers, it's more of just like an adult friends to lovers. So it's a shorter timeline. I liked this book a lot. Lots of plot twists and kind of more like romantic, and the friend stage is definitely shorter. This next book is another one of my favorites, and it is Powerless, which is the third book in the Chestnut Springs series. This book is about Sloane and Jasper, and Sloane and Jasper grew up together. Sloane is cousins with Jasper's best friends, if that makes sense. Every summer growing up, they would all hang out at the ranch together, super cute. And now Sloane is a ballerina and Jasper is a hockey player, and they end up having to go on this big road trip just days after Sloane ditches her own wedding. So, such a good plot. So fun, so random, I love it. All right, this next book, Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, is about Macy and Elliot, and this is another childhood best friends to lovers book. So this book is about Macy and Elliot. They grew up together, were best friends, and then I think they dated a little bit when they were younger, and then they broke up, haven't talked to each other in years, and now Macy runs into Elliot just like randomly at a coffee shop or something, and so it kind of brings back old memories, and it's just so cute. I love the flashbacks compared to now, and they're both just such like mature, good characters, which I really appreciate in a book. So I love this one. And the next book is Their Freefall at Last. This is the fourth and final book in the Honeywood Fun Park series, and I loved this one. It had the biggest build up because it was just kind of like hinting at these two characters getting together for the longest time. This book is about Ruby and Bennett, and they have been best friends since they were children, and this book follows them from the very beginning of their friendship all the way to now when they become lovers. And I like this one because it really followed like the progression of things which I thought was so cute. And they're at an age where she's like, do I get married to someone else or do I like hold out for him? I adored this book. It was so good, and Ruby and Bennett are just so cute. All right, and last but not least, we have the Addicted series. The series starts with Addicted to You, which is about Lily and Lo, who are best friends and have been for forever, and they both struggle with addiction. Lily is addicted to sex and Lo is an alcoholic, and so they decide to fake date when they're in college to help hide their addictions. And it's just so good. You can tell they're just such good friends, and like the transition into romance is just so effortlessly done. This series I will never stop recommending. It is so good. All right, and that is all of the books that I have to recommend right now. If you have any other recommendations or if you've read any of these, please comment down below. Let me know what you think, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.